just to talk about maintenance for a second, because we've hyped it, I guess, a lot.
We're big hypers.
We're hyped. We're like yo maintenance. I'm very
believe that.
Yeah.
Right now, I think it's kind of interesting because you guys are in the middle of a story arc, which is something that's a little bit different for you guys, right?
Yeah, the first time I liked the place like the last time we did it. I think we all want to sing with you, but this is the first story I've actually really developed all the characters, and we've actually got a lot of fandom about it. They love it now.
Yeah. Cool. They hated it before.
Yeah.
They hated it before.
Nice. All your fans hated the book.
Those two things about the book, they shit.
And Chris, what about you? What are you working on?
Avengers the Initiative, issue 11 out tomorrow.
Okay.
Nice.
And then issue 12 like a week after that, or 2 weeks after that. I'm writing 4 issues of Thunderbolts that tie into Secret Invasion. I'm writing, it's been announced actually, the new Wildcats ongoing series for Wildstorm with Neil Gooch drawing. And I'm sure I'm writing some other stuff that slipped my mind.
Yeah, it's cool. That's tough.
And I think something interesting about what you're doing is that you are sort of straddling the fence. I mean, you do a lot of big stuff.
Straddling the France?
What did I say? what did I say?
No, that's a sexy.
What I do in the privacy of my own home.
I want to know about whether you're straddling the fence.
No, I'm straddling the France Thursday night. That was
The fence between DC and Marvel.
Yeah.
How does that work? How's that working for you?
It's working out well, but do that again. Yeah. It's working out well. I've got plenty of work, and I like the people I'm working with. I mean, I think it was Mark Guggenheim, someone asked, what's the difference between working for Marvel and DC? And really, there isn't much. Marvel does electronic vouchers, and DC still does paperwork. I mean, that's like, it's all procedural.
That's bullshit. Bullshit. Marvel versus DC.
It's just all procedural stuff. Like, I mean, working for Stephen Wacker at DC was probably about the same as working for Steve Wacker at Marvel. It's who your editor is,
He's everywhere.
He is.
Scroll.
So yeah. I enjoy it. I mean, I get a DC comp box, which is nice. That's the first.
And a Marvel.
DC. No, Marvel.
Right.
Marvel doesn't send comp box.
What's a comp box?
Comp box, like once a month.
Wikipedia. You can read Wikipedia.
I'm saying for other people, so I might not know.
I think they can put it together.
We don't have it.
Once a month, I get a box containing 1 copy of everything DC put out, the previous month.
Pete lives in a comp box.
I wish I did. That would be sweet. You get free comics every month?
Yeah.
Tiny place to live.
It's awesome. I love it. In my house, that time of the month is when the comp box comes. So I'm in a good mood that time of the month.
That it's synced up like that?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Let's
Just a little thing for you guys. Let's just, since you are in for the con, just talk about, I guess, what you're doing there and what you're looking forward to at the con.
Crying, drinking, looking at other writers wanting to kill them. Watching every writer on the planet turn up to a Marvel editor and go, hey, if you've got 10 minutes, I've got this great idea for a Captain America pitch.
Do you have a great
killing
idea
them
for
again.
Do you have a great idea for Captain America?
No, he's dead.
Nice.
For now.
Because I'd like to keep continuity there, editors.
Yeah. All editors tonight.
I'm doing some signings at the Marcosia stand because obviously Hopefuls came out recently. The Eagle Awards nominated Hopefuls, only just, but we managed to get it back on the list.
You had to fight.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Oh wow.
I think I'm signing at Imperium Comics, Trailer Park Terror, because I've had another thing go with them. I'm doing a panel with Andy Schmidt with his comics experience as well, which is great because we're the panel that's going up against Jenna Jameson and Neil Gaiman. Which is great, 'cause let's face it, if you're going to be in the middle of a Jenna Jameson and Neil Gaiman sandwich,
Been there.
well, I would like to know what Jenna Jameson's comp box would be, though.
You don't get it. You don't get how it works. It's not comped.
I I'm really annoyed actually because of all the panels I really want to go and see at New York. The one panel I really want to see
Why?
is the Kick-Ass Girls in Comics. Just purely to see all the people who turn up just to scream at Jenna Jameson.
We're hosting that,
We're
man.
moderating the battle.
Yeah. We're going to be the fanboys that are up there.
I want to see how many female comic creators have blood vessels actually pop.
Yeah.
There's been a little bit of a controversy about the panel. I mean, just people posting online. Yeah. Well, just the fact that like we're doing a panel and people are so excited about it, and they're like, "That's very controversial."
Yeah, it's all about us. How do they get those guys? They're so busy, and wealthy, and good looking. That's what you were gonna say.
That's all I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm nervous because it's going to be like a lot of legit people, and then Jenna, and it's going to be like
Jenna.
Is she gonna? Is she gonna
And the
be
big
like
J.
talking? Is she gonna be talking like she's a big like writer, or is it? I
She
don't
doesn't
know.
talk.
I'm nervous about how it's gonna go.
You're going to have to talk to them.
Will she take questions?
I'm sure she would.
I don't say she takes a lot of things, but would she?
I feel like it's going to get a little weird up there.
Yeah.
So it'll be an interesting time for all
I have
of
heard
us.
that she's a very savvy businesswoman.
Oh yeah, that.
That's a nice thing to say.
All right, we're going to move on with our first section, which we like to call the stack. Okay, first issue we are going to talk about today is Titans #1 by Mr. Judd Winnick. What do you guys think about this issue?
Well, I wasn't that big of a fan of the first. Ooh, sorry. I'm excited to see where this. Yeah. I'm excited to see where this series goes. I think there's a lot of chance for it. I was just upset that it was like a lot of stupid stuff before anything actually happened. Like it was all like, you know, a day in the life of someone who, you know, it's like.
Well, it's like 2 panels in the life. That's what it was so weird. It was like, and everyone's naked through a large portion.
This was my biggest problem with it, is that you have every single character in the book, with the exception of Raven, was either naked, getting out of bed, or about to take a shower. Across the board, and that's like 5 or 6 characters in a row.
Yeah, it's like an early morning.
What I was upset about is it's like, I get to see you doing something stupid, but then you don't show the fight sequence.
Don't get to the fight.
I was
In
like,
any case, I think
don't-
this issue is reintroducing the, relatively speaking, original, or rather most popular iteration of the Teen Titans as adults this time, and bringing them back together.
Well, it's funny, we always talk about Green Arrow, Black Canary, another Judd Winnick book, and how good it is. And this book, and everyone's like, Judd Winnick, we hate him. And we're always like, well, you should read it, it's good. And this you're like, fuck. He's so bad in this book. What did we say before?
You're laughing, Tony.
No, I love Judd Winnick's ability to speak British. I would actually like to know what a bumpering is as well, because we don't often say that over there. That's quite good. I've got to say that I quite like this, but I got really confused because I'd actually forgotten that there was actually a part 1.
Yeah, right.
Because it starts off with like part 2, and I'm like, what?
I know, it seems like
This is issue 1. How the hell is it a part 2?
There was a
I
Titans
forgot this
East
was
special that happened before this.
But
several
wasn't
months
that
ago.
purely where they turned up and just basically went, hey, we've got the new Titans, and boom! Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, murdered them.
Yeah.
Ah, no, some of them still like.
Yeah, which I think is, they made such hay about like, yeah, we killed them all. And then it's like, well, 1 died. And the rest are in the hospital. Keep track of their status.
And then the rest of them are naked and sunbathing.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes
That's a
it's
very odd scene.
It's a
It really
clothing
is.
optional hospital that they're in.
bad. Man, healthcare in this country.
All right, would you say pick it up?
No.